right, so not really sure what's going on beside our apartments, but there's like a Hispanic wedding going on, or reception or something. But I'm currently walking down to the ski resort area, like the fun kind of lodgy area, because apparently there's karaoke at the tiki bar. I've been dying to do karaoke this entire time, so it's about a mile walk, so I'm gonna hoof it down there so I can sing some songs and have some fun. And then I'll call it a day. Sorry, there's a car coming in. And I'll call it a day when I get back, but I'm ready for some karaoke. All right, well, that was super disappointing. Got to the karaoke place and they are not having karaoke tonight. The season's kind of winding down for them, so everything is like, this business is super slow. So yeah, no karaoke, but that's okay. Hold on, I think I've gone the wrong way. No, I can go this way. But yeah, so yeah, missed having some karaoke, but is what it is.
I know this face.
Back to trail. Back to trail.
Oh, and this one's Saba.
All right, good afternoon and welcome to another day of Ralston's Big Adventure. All right, so as you can see, there's snow. And as you've seen from my other videos, there's even more snow up on the mountains. So I think I mentioned in my last video that there was like a winter storm coming in. Well, it definitely hit. Yesterday it was snowing in town, and so we decided to just like wait all weekend and wait it out. But it's crazy, like I came through here on Friday and it was pretty warm, and I was like, man, this lake looks so refreshing, like I kind of want to jump in. And now here we are 3 days later and the banks are covered in snow. So fall is definitely bringing early signs of winter up here in the High Sierra, but I'm pretty hopeful that the next couple of days will melt it off. It's supposed to be up in the 50s at higher elevation, and like completely clear skies, so really sunny. So we're hoping it'll melt it off. But as of right now, we're hiking through a winter wonderland, which is nice. But yeah, it's fun too because the group's all back together, and so the 9 of us that kind of have been hiking around each other for the last couple weeks. We've all kind of done different things, but we're going to do this next section together, which is really cool. So, yeah, it's just nice to be back together, and we're about to have to send a bunch of people home because we're all kind of finishing our hikes at different places. So, it's just really sad that, our group's about to split, and it's almost over for people that I've been hiking with for months. But that's just life. But yeah, just going to enjoy and make the most though of these next like several days, and yeah, it's gonna be good. But I'm gonna get off of here and get to hiking and get to camp. We're only doing like 11 miles today, so yeah, it shouldn't be too bad. But yeah, I'll update you just as always as I have things to update you with. And there's Jai just hanging out.
What? Oh, dude, they might attack me. Yeah. Oh my gosh.
All right, so we just had a little bit of a snowball fight, which was a lot of fun. I think I won. But yeah, this is a fun day. Like, there's so much snow, and yeah, it's really good. Having a great time. All right, so I don't think I said anything about how many miles we're doing in this next stretch. So, this is the longest suit carry I've had on the PCT so far. So, where we just got off in Mammoth, and when our next resupply is 125 miles. And so, we're trying to do that in roughly like 6.5 days. So we'll really, let me think about this. Really 6 full days, because half day today, 5 full days, and a half day into town. So like our backpacks are super heavy. It's like the heaviest they've been the whole trail. And day one is always just like the worst, because it's just like, you know, you're not used to a heavy pack, and it's just like you've been in town for a couple of days, so like you've just kind of been able to rest and relax, and now it's just like getting back into the groove of things. So yeah, it's pretty tough, but I don't know, I'm really excited about this section. Like, it's gonna be really, really nice. But yeah, 125 miles in about roughly 6 days, so it's gonna be a doozy. Little deer. All right, so we've got a little family of deer right here. Very sweet. Good morning and welcome to another day of Ralston's Big Adventure. Alright, so I just left camp probably 5 minutes ago. It's beautiful out here today. It is cold. We camped right at about 10,000 feet last night, which I think is the highest we've camped so far, but it really wasn't too bad. I bought a sleeping bag liner in town, which is supposed to make my sleeping system about 15 degrees warmer, which it did. So I slept actually pretty warm last night. Like, I slept really good. So that was a big win for me. Yeah, very happy with how that turned out. So also got a pair of gloves. I got this like ski mask thing I've got around my neck. So tried to just kind of make myself a little bit warmer. So yeah, that's really worked out. But today we're gonna hit like Silver Pass, which is kind of the first kind of big pass, or the second big pass of the Sierra. So that's exciting. We're only going about 22 miles today, with quite a bit of elevation gain and loss in that 22 miles. So that's why we're not doing like crazy huge days like 25 pluses, because the sun's going down earlier, and we just like to get into camp at a decent hour and just enjoy our day. Like, this is a beautiful part of the country that we don't want to just like blow through, and I especially don't want to blow through. I want to take my time and enjoy it. So we'll see how it goes. But yeah, that's the plan today. I mean, just look how beautiful this is. I mean, just absolutely stunningly gorgeous. Alright, so today has without a doubt been one of the most beautiful days on trail. I mean, there are just views everywhere, but yeah, it's been absolutely amazing today. Very thankful to be out here. It just, yeah, like, I just can't get over it. Can't get over it. It's just unbelievably gorgeous around every turn. And yeah, I'm just blown away by the Sierra. It is unbelievably beautiful. Unbelievably beautiful. Yeah, I don't believe that. All right, good morning and welcome to another day of Ralston's big adventure. All right, so we camped here by the river over there last night, and it was actually pretty warm until early this morning. About I'd say probably 5 o'clock. I woke up pretty cold. So yeah, it just these high altitude Sierra campsites are tough to camp in. But the one good thing is we all got to camp together last night, which was fun. And yesterday was a much longer day than we thought. It was only 21 miles, but it was like a very difficult 21 miles. So today's gonna hopefully be a little bit more chill. We're going over Selden Pass today. So we have a 1,900 mile climb and then a huge descent, and then a very gradual climb up to camp for the night. But yeah, that's the plan today. Don't really have any other details other than just it's cold, it's beautiful, and I'm having a great time. So that's pretty much it. But I'm gonna get to walking and warming up, and then I'll just update you as I have things to update you with. All right, so I'm sitting on top of Selden Pass. I mean, well, that's the other side. It's kind of a letdown a little bit, but I'm sure it'll I know it'll get better. Like, that's just kind of I don't know. But this side's great. This side is absolutely beautiful. Yeah, like I've just absolutely enjoyed today and enjoyed just like this, like the lake down there, and just, I mean, it just is blowing my mind. Yeah, it's just beautiful. But it was kind of weird. Like I've had some friends who are behind me who caught up to me at the top of this pass, and I don't know, like, they just kind of looked and they're like, oh, pretty, and then they just kept going. And I was like, when are you gonna be back out here? Like it just kind of blew my mind that they just didn't take time to just sit and like enjoy it for a second. I don't know, that's just not me, that's not my style, it's not. And I don't know, I just have a hard time wrapping my mind around, like, how can you be out here and just trudge on and not take everything in? But whatever, hike your own hike, as we say out here. So I try to let people do their own thing, but it just makes no sense to me. But yeah, today's just been nice. It's been very nice. The weather, it's warm, it's beautiful, it's just perfect. It's absolutely perfect. All right, it is absolutely wild walking through the Sierra. I just kind of thinking, so if you were familiar with the weather out west this past year, you'll know that the Sierra got 300% above their average snowfall, which is the highest on record snowfall they've ever had. And now, like, walking through it, and like, I mean, I heard horror stories of people coming through in June and July, and people having to, they're like, well, we'll just send it and see how it goes. And, several people didn't even make it to the first pass. Some people made it over the first pass, and that was it. And so, most chose just not to do it. But now it's October, and all the snow has finally melted, and it's like beautiful and it's perfect, and it's like, how would you, and it's green, like it almost feels like a spring day, and it's October 4th. So it's just crazy, like you would just never, I can't imagine this place being under 30 feet of snow just a couple months ago, because it's, just beautiful now. But yeah, it's hard to believe that there was record snowfall this year. Now it's like perfect, absolutely perfect. All right, so you see this? That's horse poop, and it is literally everywhere. You can't hardly go 100 yards without having to step over or around horse poop. But here's what's super interesting. I have not seen hide nor hair of the first horse. So I'm just confused where they all go, where they come from, where they go, because I've seen a lot of their remains and not a one of them, and it just makes no sense to me. So yeah, lots of horse poop, no horses. Oh yeah, also it is super hot today. And by super hot I mean 70. And when you're used to 50s and 60s, this is hot. So I'm sweating pretty good. I can definitely tell it's sucking the energy out of me. And it's just the sun's kind of beat on us all day. I had to climb down this hill, and it was just super exposed. And so yeah, just a lot of sun today, a lot of heat. Again, crazy to think that just 2 days ago it was below freezing and snowing right here, and now it's sunny and 75. So yeah, you just never know what you're gonna get out here. Thankful that I have good weather to be able to walk through here, but yeah, it could be a little cooler, I will say. All right, made it to Kings Canyon National Park. This makes 6 out of the 7 national parks that I'm going through. Crazy. Okay, so this is pretty sweet. That waterfall right there, like cut through the ice. And it's made like a tunnel in the ice. That's pretty sweet. Okay, onward to Muir Pass. All right, so there used to be a bridge right there, and as you can see all that debris over there, that is remnants of the bridge. This last snow completely took it out. So down there somewhere is a place to cross safely, which I found one car far out. So that's what I'm gonna do. But look how beautiful this water is real quick. All right, I'm gonna try to find a place to cross. All right, made it safely across. Crossed down there somewhere where the rapids weren't as strong, and now back to business on the PCT.